Hey guys, Dote here. I put another video out earlier today and YouTube told me that it was copyrighted after I'd already deleted the VODs, so I couldn't just go back and fix it after I deleted the video from YouTube. So rest in peace to the Warlock gameplay. Basically, all last video was saying was that I was dumb and forgot that bards can't use spellbooks. So to make my wizard bard class, I'll have to get lucky and hope for weapon mastery in the first or second multi-class pulls. But I never leveled my fighter yet, so here's some fighter gameplay for y'all, and I hope you enjoy. So I started off with a Slayer build, and I was honestly struggling because I'm not used to fighter. In this first clip, we fought a barbarian, and it went pretty well. We won, but it was very sloppy. My first mistake was thinking that the wall trap was on the left. Not a big deal though. We hit a Francesca, and we're gonna drink a health pot real quick. We also hit our drum, so the only thing I'm thinking I have left to do is drink a prop pot and then go in. But I messed up my spacing and got hit and wasted the prop pot, and then just had to go and take the fight anyway. And we did win. It was just a lot sloppier than I would have liked. And then a little later in the game, I walked into this Warlock and Ranger fighting, and I thought that I would chase the Warlock down. He should have hopefully been hit a few times, so I should be able to kill him. But he just runs, and so I just chase him, and I think he full resets before I'm able to do anything. Since I was assuming that he was going to reset, I think he's a Cleric Warlock hybrid. I just decided to pick up these drums so I'd have some sort of range to take him down before I went back into melee again. I only hit one out of the 3 drums, and then I also hit 2 falchion swings, but that wasn't enough, and just 2 swings from his staff took me down. I did swap into a plate build instead of a Slayer fighter build, and this is working a lot better for me in norms. I hit my crossbow shot, and I knew this was my opportunity to push, so I immediately broke the wall down and sprinted in. I didn't want him to be able to get out through the door and make more distance on me. And then here I heard somebody coming up the elevator, so I walked up and immediately hit him with my crossbow and just smacked him in the face. But when I was finishing up from that fight, a Warlock ran into, and I was trying to somewhat keep my distance and use my crossbow and throwing axes and stuff like that. But it wasn't going too well, so I tried to push the fight into melee, and here's what happened. I completely forgot about this. I went to reload my crossbow and I hit E instead of R, and I trolled myself. That's what happened. And then this guy got a pretty good parry and I knew I was dead. And here I just caught a Warlock off guard and sprinted and held my W key down. Fighter things, you know? This guy was stuck in a corner, so his best bet was probably just to go through the door. He has a higher interaction speed than me, but he didn't, and he tried to run instead, and I just chased him forever. And here I fought a cleric, and he was not anywhere near as geared as I am at this point, but divine protection is so strong and you need to be really careful of it, because if not, these fights can get really hard. I tried to just power through it and realized that wasn't going to work, so I backed up, threw some Franciscas, and then re-engaged the fight a few seconds later. Something good to do when you're in a situation like this is wait for him to either do his mouse 2 or his mouse 3, because after the mouse 3 there's a long delay and it gives you some time to actually hit him while he's not able to do anything. This barbarian didn't hear me, so I hit him with a crossbow and then started throwing Franciscas and then took the fight into melee. Fairly common tactic: use your range, get him low, and then beat him up. He blocked me off there, but not without taking a hit. I was hoping that would finish him, but it didn't, so I just gotta go back up and try it all over again. He tries to do the same thing again, but I make sure to jump to the side while swinging at him, and then he jumps back to the other side and tries it one more time, and that hit is the one that finally takes him out. But right at the end there, I heard a crossbow shot and know that there's one more person that I'm gonna have to deal with before I can loot him. And then right here I decided to push into melee because I saw a goblin hit him. He was trying to line up another crossbow shot, and right when my swing was about to take him out, the goblin finished him first. And this is one more really good strategy for people to use when they're playing tanky, slower characters. I noticed that this ranger wasn't doing any damage to me, and if I sprinted at him, he was just gonna run away. So instead what I did was run away and pretend like I was weak. I drank a health pot. It is healing me, but honestly it wasn't super important. I used second wind, again for the same reason, and then I turned around and sprinted at him when he thought that I was trying to run away. My reaction time was a little slow on it, so I only got one good swing in, and then he ran away again. And that's completely fine. He runs into the swarm to stay away from me, and I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm going to run back in, pretend like I'm leaving, and this time I'm just going to sit around the corner. During this time, I also attempted cave troll twice. The first one didn't go so well. I messed up. And the second one, we were able to take him down. So as this cave troll goes on, I'm just going to do my outro, and then when I'm done, I'm going to let it finish playing for those of you that want to see a cave troll fight. So as always, I hope that y'all enjoyed the content. If you did, please just give the video a like, a comment, or subscribe to the channel for more. I'm going to be posting every Monday through Friday, and I do my best to stay as current with that as I can. If you're wanting to join a community of people who like Dark and Darker and other video games like it, I'm going to have my Discord linked in the description below. Feel free to click that, come by, and say hey. And I hope that each and every one of you have a very great day. And I hope to see y'all next time. Enjoy the cave troll fight. Peace.